Yeah, I know, Lil G, you probably feel my pain. You know what really sucks, guys? A game that you were pretty hype about, but the idea is completely squandered. Well, not really completely, because the game is still fun. But the idea behind it was, I just hated how the developers that I feel bad for the developers of this game. It just I don't know. Like, I feel bad for the developers of the game because they worked so hard on it and making a multiplayer only game, and and the publisher decided, you know what, we're gonna be using some of your content as downloadable content, which is a pretty stupid move, but it'll give us more of that money. It's it's dumb. It's fucking dumb. I'm talking about Evolve, a game idea by the developers of Left 4 Dead. I thought that after Left 4 Dead 2, they're back with a whole new idea, a whole new IP, and I'm like, okay. Like, it's the same team behind Left 4 Dead, the development. So I'm like, okay, they might have learned a lesson about the repetitiveness of Left 4 Dead and kind of keep things, more interesting or something. You know. So, let's take a look at Evolve. And again, an idea that was pretty squandered, but but it's still fun. Is it really worth the amount of money you had at launch? It was a dead launch at release. So, hey, let's find out in this survival review with this survival review of Evolve. Now let me open this door. Don't get out of the road. 'So, Evolve, a game made 2 years ago, back in February of 2015. It came for free for gold earlier this month. I played it. I played quite a bit. I didn't really bother finishing out the campaign and stuff. And I gotta talk about the way they made the game, and it's a disappointing game for me. I still had a lot. Don't get me wrong. I still had a lot of fun playing it. I played with other players, and to be honest, from what I experienced, it's not all that great. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game, but definitely not like the best first-person shooter of the fucking year. Okay, I'm completely mind-boggled about the fucking scores it was getting. A fucking 9 from IGN. A fucking 9 from a game that again, it barely has any content to it. I mean, even if you got the DLC, all the DLC, I'm talking about all the fucking skins for the guns, all the fucking characters, the rest of the monsters, it still isn't enough. Yeah, there may be another character with a different gun and can use something different, but it sucked ass that the game legit doesn't have any barely has any content to it. Does that mean it really isn't all that bad of a game? Sure, hell, a game could go alone as a single player story driven game with only a story to it without anything else. A game could win a 10 out of 10 for that alone. It doesn't always need to have multiplayer or separate other mode to give it a 10 out of 10. Hell, the game is damn good looking, but that does not mean it's a 10 out of 10 game. Because in my opinion, graphics barely even matters when it comes to really fucking to really making a game. Okay, I I can't fucking stand it when people are fucking getting so overhyped about something because the graphics look good as shit. And like, don't get me wrong, I love games that look pretty damn good. Uh, Resident Evil 7. It looks pretty damn good as a horror game. And it looks pretty damn good as a horror game. Like this just fell out. And it just does a damn good job keeping it, looking good and all that good shit. The Witcher 3. The world is beautiful. It does a good job making the world look alive and looking real and everything. Then there's games like Watch Dogs, which yes, the games, yeah, I know the graphics, the controversy behind the graphics of the game was downgraded, and what people don't fucking understand is that the downgrade was mostly because they did not want to go over the budget for the game, and which would possibly lead because if they used more money than they should have, they could possibly go out of business somewhat. Because even if a game does sell well, and the amount of content it has, the company can still go out of business. I mean, look at Team Bondi from LA Noire that made LA Noire. It was a kick-ass game that lots of people loved. That was in 2012, I believe, when the game was released. 2011, 2012, I think. However, Team Bondi, they made a kick-ass game. The way they had it with the characters, the way the mouse moved, everything was fucking genius. But I think it was pretty obvious that they went a bit over the budget, and their company, got shut down, and everything. And it was shocking, and because I really love Team Bondi. I love how they handle LA Noire. It was a kick-ass game, but I just want to say that graphics aren't always a damn thing. I just want to tell people that because this has been a topic that I just fucking needed to talk about. Anyway, sorry about that, but just the whole graphics idea is fucking stupid, and a game doesn't always have to look, top fucking notch. Oh my god, it needs to be compared to this and that. For the love of God, like, it does, graphics should barely even matter in this situation. If people are a bunch of graphics whores, I mean, Angry Joe can be kind of a graphics whore. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't slandering him or anything. I'm just saying because he kind of goes a bit overboard about how good the graphics look. Okay, I'm just saying because looks barely even fucking matters. But anyway, about Evolve, yes, it does look good. It's amazing looking for a game at the time because it was made 2 years ago. It looked pretty damn good. Again, does that really save the game? Not really. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the character variation is amazing with the characters that you choose. Even if you get the game now for free on Xbox Live till all the way to April 16th. So again, why what the hell are you doing, cat? Damn. But the game, the gameplay is basically, it's a shooter, and the maps are pretty damn big. I ain't saying like they're Battlefield big. I think if I had to count how big they are in game, I would say they're a bit bigger than Call of Duty maps because the maps are freaking huge. And where like the monster can come out of nowhere and you don't even know where this guy's gonna be at. And I think what the game does best is the strategy. You have to play this game on multiplayer with a group of your own friends. Play with a random play with random PvP people. You're probably gonna succeed. You're probably not. It's a 50-50 situation because some of them can just leave you out to die, or just run off because they feel like they can beat them on their own, which shouldn't really be the case. Because you've got a group of friends and you use strategy to trap, like if you work together as a team, which that it should really be the case, and basically one of the main reasons to play the game is to work together as a team online. You can actually kill the monster. The reason why I say that is because now the monsters are overpowered as fuck. I mean, whenever I play the campaign mode, the solo campaign mode, I have bots, and the bots are pretty damn smart on what they do. But it pisses me off how overpowered the monsters can be. Even the easiest one, the Goliath or the Meteor Goliath, can be overpowered to the point where it just frustrates me that these overpowered beings can rarely be defeated. It's even if you go for hunter's advantage for your difficulty, if you're a hunter, if you're playing on that campaign mode, it's dumb. And I mean, I think it's dumb how they made the monster overpowered. I mean, yeah, I mean, at least keep it a bit overpowered so we can actually think of a strategy, which is the point of the game. But I think they made the monsters a bit too overpowered, because of. I mean, yes, I know they're smart. Like if they have little health, and the monster armor's broken, they can run off and try to evolve. See what you guys did there, into a whole new into a different variation of that monster's form. Get to their evolution, level 3. They'll be able to kick her ass easily and everything else. Again, it just really ticks me off that the monsters can be overpowered, especially at level 1-ish, and it just frustrates me at times, and it's just dumb. If I had to really think about it, it's, again, the game. I can understand why the game didn't really last a while. The game was really disappointing. It was pretty damn short. Now, this quote-unquote campaign mode basically goes along for 5-minute missions, depending on how you win and how you lose. Like, depending on, most of the time you're gonna lose if you're a beginner like me, because the game kicks your ass in that mode, even if you change it to your hunter's advantage. I just feel like it's stupid how they did that, because you really have to work your ass off. And what's really bullshit is that the ending cutscene is the same exact one if you lose. Wow. But I gotta say something here. Sure, are story modes that damn important in today's gaming? Y'all probably thinking to yourselves, oh yeah, we need a story. Just think for a second. Video games and stories. I love video games. I love stories in video games. I do. I do. I love Mass Effect. I love Dragon Age. I love Far Cry 3 story. I love fucking Dead Rising. And, I really like stories and all that stuff. Life is Strange, The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Telltale games. Mortal Kombat 10's. Mortal Kombat 9 story. Grand Theft Auto. Like, they do damn good stories. In my personal opinion. But what really bothers me is that should every game really have a story mode? Should a game really have that every time there's a game coming out every fucking time? No. It's a video game. You're supposed to have fun. Video games are meant to have fun. And I think that's what Evolve tried to do here. Evolve tried to make the game fun for everybody because it was mostly focused on the gameplay itself, which it did successfully. And because again, the gameplay can be fun and really interesting if you're in a fucking party with a group of friends and playing the damn game and think of a way to take down this monster. Yes, you can play as the monsters too, but I can see the reason why they didn't really go for like a team-based one, because the monsters are overpowered as fuck, and they would be on some perfect cell shit, if there were like more of them like as a team. Oh god, but anyway, Evolve is a good game. I heavily enjoyed it for what it was, and again, like I said before, video games. I've seen Angry Joe's review of this. Like he said that they could have made a fucking campaign mode. Like a friend of it said they could have made a fucking campaign mode and everything. And even if they did, it'd be bare bones. Kind of like Left 4 Dead did. I think that's the reason why they didn't really focus on that much, because it'd be kind of reusing, Left 4 Dead. And and yeah. But anyway, I'm just saying, guys, video games should not always have a story mode. Video games can be fun. Like, the video games can be really damn good, even 10 out of 10s even, without a story mode. It just really depends. Like an MMO would, like Star Trek Online, or Elder Scrolls Online, or Guild Wars 2, which, by the way, since MMOs are constantly coming up to consoles, bring Guild Wars 2. I would fucking buy that. Because of the amount of content that game has, and it's crazy with the story and all this cool shit without even paying for $15 a fucking month. Hell yeah, come on guys. But I know Guild Wars 2 is a 2012 game, it's been out for 5 years, but I don't want to play it so damn bad, okay? I don't want to play on PC because I suck on PC, and I don't think my computer can run it because of the condition it is. But yeah. Anyway, the game, video games should just not be, full story all the fucking time. Because video games are meant for you to have fun. And with Overwatch that came out, a year ago, it sold very, 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 very well. It was only multiplayer. And the reason why also people love it is because of the character personalities. Like, I could definitely see the reason why the shorts got so much attention, because so you can see what these characters are like before you go out and play the game, so you can see, so you can see if you want to play as these characters, uh, because of their style and everything. And hell, there is dialogue and everything in the game as well. Again, Overwatch did lack content too, but was still an overall enjoyable and awesome game that a lot of people like. If it comes for free days, like it did that one time, which I heavily regret uninstalling because I thought I was boring at first, I'm gonna go out and buy it again. I'm not gonna go out and buy it again. I'm gonna go and install it again when it goes out for those free days, and I'm gonna play it for myself because, you know. But anyway, Evolve. I just want to get that out of the way because story and graphics aren't everything when it comes to video games, because video games are supposed to be fun. But Evolve, I'm just bringing up these points because Evolve shouldn't really be judged by the lack of story or the amazing graphics. Oh my god, because our graphics whores and graphics hounds do really piss me off, and it's because like when people complain about the downgrade of Watch Dogs graphics, it's mostly because of the amount of content they were still putting in. It's obvious because the demo was made in 2012. So the game was still in development, and when the game was basically ready to release, they had to downgrade it without going over the budget. I'm pretty damn sure. So yeah, that should make a lot of sense, people. But anyway, Evolve is a kick-ass game. I really enjoyed it for what it was. It does succeed of what it was promoting and everything. But with the lack of content, especially at launch, like you had to buy the rest of the content, and I thought that was bullshit. Because even if you do get all that content, especially right now with the Evolve edition that you could get if you have a gold membership as a free game with all that content, which is what I got, it isn't enough. And again, like I really why can't I? Here's another problem I have with the game. Why it could have had like a codex thing, like in Mass Effect or Dragon Age, on the main menu, explaining what this world is, like the characters, the environment, everything involving all of these characters, all these monsters, all the environments and everything. Like, why can't you just add a fucking codex, like what these characters are, everything, without us looking it up? Put it in the game, Like you don't need a story mode or a campaign mode to explain all this shit. You really don't. So, why can't you just add that in? Like, that should really, again, it's just like Destiny. Like just did not have the nerve to put this shit in the game. All this information and detail. It just didn't bother to put that in the game. That's what's really disappointing about Evolve, is that you don't need a story mode or need to play throughout the game about the characters talking just to know who these characters are. Hell, I really want to know more about this world. How did this colony shit even start? What are these monsters? Where the fuck did they come from? More information on the characters. Seriously, come on, guys. If Evolve does get a sequel somewhat, because it did sell pretty damn well at launch, but because of the amount of hype it had, but I'm pretty sure some people went to, for refunds, but No Man's Sky did, because No Man's Sky had shitload of refunds, but Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment below what y'all think. If any of y'all are new to the channel and want to see more, be sure to subscribe for more. And again, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see y'all next time. Survivor out.